Hello, my classy ladies. Quiet luxury is not about being seen, it is about being understood. It is the elegance that whispers, the sophistication that lives in restraint, and the confidence that comes from knowing your presence speaks for itself. Today, I want to share 5 quiet luxury outfits every elegant woman needs, not because trends say so, but because these pieces help you express grace, maturity, and calm authority through the way you dress. Let us begin. Outfit 1. The cashmere crewneck and tailored trousers. Quiet luxury begins with simplicity, elevated by quality, and nothing captures that principle more beautifully than a cashmere crewneck paired with tailored trousers. It is a combination that feels serene, self-assured, and exquisitely understated. It reflects a woman who chooses fabrics that feel good on her skin and silhouettes that honor her body without ever demanding attention. The cashmere crewneck is the heart of this look. It is crafted from a soft, fine-knit cashmere that feels warm and weightless at the same time. There is something deeply calming about this texture. It rests gently against the skin, holding warmth without heaviness. The fit is intentional, relaxed but not oversized, skimming the body without clinging. The neckline is classic and modest, framing the face with quiet grace. The sleeves gather softly at the wrists, and the hem falls at the hip in a natural way that invites effortless tucking or elegant drape. Color is essential in quiet luxury. Muted neutrals create an atmosphere of calm intelligence. Think soft beige, warm camel, gentle ivory, or a delicate stone gray. These tones don't just flatter, they create harmony. They allow the woman to stay the focus rather than the garment. The tailored trousers bring structure and balance to the softness of the cashmere. They are crafted from a fine wool blend or a smooth crepe that moves with subtle sophistication. The rise sits at the natural waist, creating a long, quiet line from torso to hem. The trousers fall straight, with a crease that elongates the silhouette. Not narrow, not wide, simply clean, controlled, and timeless. When you walk, the trousers shift with a gentle drape, communicating confidence without force. The interaction between the soft knit and the structured trousers creates emotional depth. The cashmere invites softness. The trousers introduce clarity. Together, they express a woman who knows her value internally, not through outward display. That is the essence of quiet luxury. Footwear must respect that balance. Leather loafers or elegant low-heeled ankle boots complement the outfit beautifully. The leather is smooth, matte, and refined. The shape remains sleek and understated. Footwear in quiet luxury is never dramatic. It is precise, comfortable, and carefully crafted. A pair of well-made loafers in black, deep brown, or soft taupe completes the foundation of the look with absolute calm. Outerwear elevates the ensemble. A wool coat in camel, charcoal, or soft gray drapes effortlessly over the shoulders, adding an air of structured serenity. The coat moves with intention, swaying gently as you walk, aligning perfectly with the quiet luxury aesthetic. When worn open, it frames the cashmere beautifully. When belted, it offers confidence without sharpness. Accessories remain minimal, intentional, and close to the body. A delicate gold necklace, a slim bracelet, or a pair of tiny stud earrings add just enough light without ever disturbing the quietness of the look. Quiet luxury rejects excessive jewelry. It embraces subtlety, the kind of details only someone with refined taste would appreciate. The handbag must follow the same philosophy. A structured leather bag in a muted neutral tone, black, taupe, or deep chocolate provides functionality and sophistication. The lines are clean. The hardware is minimal. It feels weighty from quality, not from ornamentation. But what truly makes this outfit quiet luxury is the psychological transformation it offers. When you wear cashmere, your posture softens, your gestures slow. You move with an ease that feels almost meditative. Your body feels cared for, and that feeling radiates outward. The trousers anchor that softness with structure. They encourage you to stand tall, speak calmly, and move with intention. Together, they create a woman who is unmistakably elegant, not because she tries to be, but because she simply is. This outfit works anywhere: a meeting, a quiet dinner, a slow morning spent reading, a walk through the city. It adapts to its surroundings effortlessly. Quiet luxury is not an outfit for occasions. It is a lifestyle, a way of dressing that supports who you are every day. Time only improves these pieces. Cashmere becomes softer, absorbing the warmth of your life. The trousers mold subtly to your posture, becoming uniquely yours. A quiet luxury wardrobe grows with you, deepening in character instead of fading. This look is not for the woman who needs to impress. It is for the woman who knows her worth and expresses it softly. She does not need logos, statements, or display. She needs comfort, refinement, and presence. And this outfit gives her exactly that. The cashmere crewneck and tailored trousers form the foundation of every elegant woman's wardrobe. Understated, timeless, luxurious in the quietest way, this is where true elegance begins. Outfit 2. The silk blouse and straight-leg trousers. Quiet luxury is built on the kind of refinement that feels effortless. It is not about being noticed. It is about being felt through texture, movement, and presence. The silk blouse paired with straight-leg trousers is one of the purest expressions of this philosophy. It is timeless, dignified, and quietly seductive in a way that comes from confidence, not performance. This outfit reveals the woman who understands elegance deeply, because she lives it gently. The silk blouse is the soul of this look. It is crafted from real silk or a beautifully woven silk blend that imitates its movement and sheen. The fabric has that unmistakable fluidity, gliding over the skin with cool softness and catching the light in a subtle, refined way. Silk never shouts, it whispers. It reflects the world around it gently, softening the woman's presence while enhancing her femininity. The silhouette of the blouse is relaxed but intentional. The shoulders drop softly or align naturally, depending on the style. The sleeves fall long and delicate, moving with the slightest gesture. The neckline remains modest and elegant, a simple V, a round neck, or a soft notched collar. Nothing dramatic, nothing decorative. Quiet luxury invites clarity, not flourish. The color palette stays firmly rooted in refinement. Ivory feels angelic and pure. Champagne adds warmth without sparkle. Soft rose suggests intimacy without sweetness. Slate gray brings a calm, moody elegance. Every shade must be muted, mature, and atmospheric. These tones flatter the face, soften the expression, and create an impression of understated grace. The straight-leg trousers bring grounding to the ethereal softness of silk. They are crafted from a structured yet comfortable fabric, a smooth wool blend, a refined crepe, or a high-quality cotton with clean drape. The rise sits at the natural waist, creating length and balance. The legs fall straight, elongating the figure in an unforced, confident way. With each step, the trousers move in calm lines rather than dramatic sways. This pairing fluid silk and structured trousers is a perfect study in contrast. Silk expresses softness, sensitivity, self-assured femininity. The trousers express clarity, confidence, quiet power. Together, they tell the story of a woman who is both gentle and grounded, intuitive and intelligent, aware of her worth without needing to display it. Footwear completes the foundation of the look. A pair of refined leather loafers, low-heeled pumps, or sleek ankle boots grounds the silk with intention. The shoes must be quiet, matte, and sculpted. In quiet luxury, footwear is never flashy. It exists to support the silhouette, not overpower it. Black leather adds formality. Soft brown adds warmth. Taupe or beige blends seamlessly into the palette. Outerwear elevates the entire outfit with controlled elegance. A tailored coat in camel or charcoal wraps the silk in a structured frame, creating a striking contrast between softness and architecture. For a lighter atmosphere, a refined trench coat in warm stone or muted beige works beautifully. When the coat moves, it picks up the silk's fluidity, creating a layered sophistication that feels cinematic in its simplicity. The handbag remains minimal, clean, and high quality. A structured leather shoulder bag or a classic tote in rich brown, black, or dark taupe is ideal. The leather should feel dense and smooth, the design quiet and timeless. Hardware stays subtle, almost invisible. Quiet luxury bags are not meant to be admired, they are meant to be understood. Jewelry must be delicate, intimate, and close to the skin. A thin gold necklace resting near the collarbone. Tiny pearl studs that catch light softly. A single ring that is more personal than decorative. Silk already adds glow. Jewelry simply enhances the atmosphere. But what truly defines this outfit is not the clothing itself. It is the psychological effect it creates. Silk changes the way you move. It encourages slower gestures, softer motions, quiet confidence. When fabric glides over your skin, you instinctively adjust your posture. Your shoulders relax. Your steps become smoother. You speak with more calmness. Silk cultivates femininity in its most refined and self-aware form. The trousers anchor that softness. They remind you of your presence, your direction, your capability. They give your silhouette definition and support. Together, the blouse and trousers create a woman who feels entirely aligned with herself, balanced between softness and strength. This outfit is perfect for moments when you want to express elegance without trying. A quiet dinner, an important conversation, a day in the office when you need to carry yourself with calm authority. A morning spent working in a cafe, a visit to a gallery, a simple walk through the city. Silk adapts to every environment because it reflects light instead of demanding it. Time enhances the beauty of these pieces. The silk softens as it learns your shape. The trousers adapt to your movement. Together they age with you, gaining character rather than losing it. Quiet luxury clothes are companions, not trends. They become part of your story. This outfit carries a truth that every elegant woman understands. Real luxury is not in labels or displays. It is in the feel of the fabric, the calmness of the silhouette, the intention behind each element. It is in the confidence of choosing simplicity over spectacle. The silk blouse and straight-leg trousers embody that truth. Soft, structured, timeless, and impossibly refined. A perfect expression of quiet luxury and the woman who wears it with grace. Outfit 3. The long coat and knit sweater dress. Quiet luxury is at its most compelling when softness meets structure, and few outfits embody that balance more beautifully than a long tailored coat layered over a knit sweater dress. This combination carries an almost cinematic elegance. It is simple, composed, and deeply feminine without being loud. It holds warmth, movement, and presence in a way that makes the woman herself the focus. Not her clothes, not her accessories, but her energy and her confidence. The long coat shapes the silhouette. It is crafted from a refined wool or wool cashmere blend with a texture that feels dense, warm, and substantial against the hand. The fabric has weight, but not heaviness. It drapes with purpose and holds its architecture even as it moves. The cut is long and deliberate, falling below the knee or to mid-calf. This length is essential for quiet luxury because it elongates the body, creating an unbroken line that feels composed and graceful. The shoulders of the coat are structured but never sharp. They are clean, gently shaped, and aligned with the natural frame. The lapels are classic and understated, framing the chest and neck without drawing unnecessary attention. The coat closes with minimal buttons or a simple belt, depending on the style, but it is often most elegant when worn open, allowing the knit dress beneath it to move freely. The motion of a long coat in quiet luxury is a form of language. It sways softly, announces your presence with subtlety, and gives your silhouette a sense of calm authority. The color of the coat is part of what makes this outfit so timeless. Camel creates warmth and sophistication. Deep charcoal communicates intelligence and clarity. Soft taupe feels gentle and serene. Black offers absolute minimalism with a refined edge. These tones never distract. They harmonize with the wearer and with the world around her. Beneath the coat, the knit sweater dress brings softness, warmth, and quiet femininity. The dress is crafted from a fine to medium weight wool, cashmere blend, or smooth rib knit that feels gentle against the skin. The fabric has stretch, allowing you to move without resistance. It traces the natural lines of the body in a way that feels elegant rather than revealing. Quiet luxury never chases attention through exposure. It celebrates the body through subtlety. The silhouette of the dress is essential. It may skim the waist with a gentle line, fall straight in a column, or follow the curves with a soft, controlled contour. The length reaches the knee or calf, echoing the coat's proportions and reinforcing a sense of harmony. The neckline is modest, balanced, and clean. A high round neck, a soft V, or a refined mock neck. Each option adds its own mood, but all remain rooted in the same understated elegance. The color of the dress must feel timeless and atmospheric. Warm beige, soft oat, muted brown, deep olive, charcoal gray, or cream, each bring their own emotional tone. Beige and oat feel serene. Olive carries quiet depth. Charcoal feels structured. Cream glows with subtle refinement. These shades anchor the outfit in maturity and calm. The beauty of this outfit is rooted in contrast. The coat brings structure. The dress brings softness. One frames, the other warms. One leads, the other follows. And together, they create a silhouette that feels complete. Every step becomes graceful. Every gesture feels intentional. You feel protected without losing movement, elegant without losing comfort. Footwear plays an important role in anchoring the look. Leather boots, either ankle length or knee-high, complete the silhouette with quiet confidence. The leather should be smooth or gently grained, offering a matte or softly polished finish. The heel remains low or moderate, giving stability and refinement rather than height. Brown leather adds warmth. Black adds precision. Taupe softens. The boots ground the softness of the knit and harmonize with the structure of the coat. The handbag continues the story of quiet luxury. A structured leather tote or a minimal shoulder bag in a neutral tone adds function without distraction. The lines remain clean, the hardware subtle, the silhouette timeless. When carried beside the long coat, the bag becomes part of a composed and elegant frame. Jewelry is minimal and intimate. A thin gold chain resting on the dress's neckline. A pair of tiny studs that catch the light gently. A single ring that feels personal rather than decorative. Quiet luxury is always felt more than seen, and the jewelry must follow that philosophy. What makes this outfit truly powerful is the psychological transformation it inspires. The long coat creates a sense of presence. When you put it on, your posture changes. Your steps become slower, more thoughtful, more deliberate. You begin to inhabit your body with a kind of quiet command. The knit dress beneath it adds emotional warmth. You feel held, comforted, softly wrapped in elegance. It is a combination of strength and tenderness that expresses a deeply feminine kind of confidence. This outfit is perfect for days when you want to feel composed, balanced, and quietly beautiful. It works for a morning meeting, a walk through the city, a dinner in a softly lit restaurant, or an afternoon spent moving between moments without needing to change your clothes. Quiet luxury thrives on versatility. It adapts, it endures, it respects the rhythm of your day. Movement is essential to its charm. The coat sways with each step. The knit dress flows or clings lightly, depending on the breeze. The boots ground your stride. The entire outfit becomes a choreography of softness and structure. You feel elegant without trying, feminine without performing, and confident without raising your voice. With time, these pieces only grow more personal. The coat molds gently to your shoulders. The dress softens along the curves of your body. The boots develop a patina that tells a story. Quiet luxury clothing ages gracefully because it is chosen intentionally and worn with care. This look reflects the essence of an elegant woman, composed, soft-spoken, thoughtful, intelligent, and deeply aware of her own presence. The long coat and knit sweater dress express all of that quietly, beautifully, and without a single unnecessary detail. Outfit 4. The monochrome turtleneck and midi skirt. There is something undeniably powerful about a monochrome outfit. When an elegant woman chooses a single color and shapes her entire silhouette around it, she communicates a kind of confidence that is quiet yet unmistakable. The monochrome turtleneck and midi skirt combination is one of the purest embodiments of quiet luxury because it rests entirely on harmony. Harmony of color, of texture, of movement, and of presence. It is understated, deeply feminine, and visually calm, the kind of calm that leaves a lasting impression. The turtleneck sets the tone. It is crafted from a fine knit wool, cashmere blend, or smooth cotton knit that feels soft against the skin and moves with subtle elasticity. The fabric is refined enough to sit close to the body without clinging, creating a silhouette that feels clean and controlled. The turtleneck is not thick or bulky. It rests flat against the neck, offering warmth and structure without overwhelming the face. When an elegant woman wears a turtleneck, her posture changes. Her neck seems longer, her shoulders soften, her presence becomes grounded. In quiet luxury, the color of the turtleneck is everything. It defines the emotional atmosphere of the outfit. Soft camel communicates warmth and maturity. Deep charcoal feels intelligent and composed. Ivory glows with subtle radiance. Chocolate brown creates a sense of depth and intimacy. A muted taupe or warm gray invites softness and serenity. These tones are never loud. They offer a sense of unity between the woman and her clothing. The midi skirt continues the monochrome story. Its silhouette moves with elegance rather than drama. It may be softly, a line, flowing gently with each step, or straight in a refined pencil shape that elongates the body. The fabric depends on the season: a lightweight wool for structure, a smooth knit for softness, a refined crepe for fluidity. Whatever the choice, the skirt must echo the philosophy of quiet luxury: high quality, minimal, timeless. The length of the skirt matters enormously. It falls below the knee or just above the ankle, creating a line that is graceful and controlled. There is no abruptness, no sharp edges, no short hem that interrupts the flow. This is an outfit built on continuity. A monochrome palette allows the eye to move effortlessly from turtleneck to skirt, creating a single, uninterrupted silhouette that feels serene and sophisticated. What makes this outfit so powerful is the emotional conversation between the two pieces. The turtleneck holds the upper body with gentle discipline, shaping the posture and grounding the presence. The skirt adds movement, inviting softness and femininity. Together, they create a woman who is both composed and fluid, structured and free. Quiet luxury is always about balance, and this outfit expresses that balance in its purest form. Footwear must extend the silhouette rather than break it. Leather boots in a tonal shade slightly darker or slightly lighter than the outfit elongate the line of the leg naturally. A sleek pair of low-heeled pumps works beautifully for indoor settings. If the skirt flares, heeled boots add elegance without force. If the skirt is straight, minimal leather flats can bring a calm, intentional touch. The key is harmony. Nothing should interrupt the quiet continuity of the outfit. Outerwear enriches the monochrome look. A long wool coat in the same color family elevates the outfit into something strikingly sophisticated. When an elegant woman steps forward and her coat opens to reveal a perfectly matched turtleneck and skirt, the effect is magnetic. A coat in a slightly darker tone creates natural depth. A coat in a slightly lighter tone softens the silhouette. All options remain refined as long as the harmony is respected. Accessories follow the same philosophy of restraint. A slim leather belt in a matching shade can define the waist if desired, but it must blend seamlessly into the palette. Jewelry remains minimal: a delicate pair of gold studs, a thin bracelet, or a small ring. In a monochrome look, the fabric becomes the expression, so jewelry must never interrupt that softness. The beauty of quiet luxury lies in allowing the clothing to breathe. The handbag must also remain in the same emotional register. A structured leather piece in a neutral tone adds function without disturbing the composition. A monochrome outfit pairs especially well with matte leather, black with charcoal, taupe with cream, brown with camel. The bag becomes part of the atmosphere, not an accessory for attention. The psychological effect of a monochrome outfit is powerful. When your clothing aligns in color, your mind feels more aligned as well. There is a sense of order, clarity, and ease. You feel composed, focused, and elevated. This is why monochrome looks are so beloved among women who value quiet luxury. They reduce visual noise and amplify inner calm. Wearing a monochrome turtleneck and midi skirt encourages a slower, more intentional way of moving. The skirt guides your steps into a gentle rhythm. The turtleneck reminds you to elongate your posture. The fabrics glide softly, and the unified color creates a sense of presence that feels grounded and poised. This outfit works everywhere a woman desires to feel calm, elegant, and assured. A gallery visit, a quiet lunch, a thoughtful meeting, a trip to a boutique hotel, a serene walk in the city. It adapts to any environment without losing its quiet sophistication. And like all true quiet luxury pieces, these garments deepen with time. The turtleneck softens and molds to your shape. The skirt becomes familiar and graceful with wear. The coat gains a sense of story. A monochrome wardrobe ages beautifully because it is never tied to trends. It is tied to taste. This outfit expresses the essence of quiet luxury. Simplicity elevated, quality honored, and presence refined. Outfit 5. The cashmere wrap and straight leg pants. There is a particular kind of elegance that belongs only to quiet luxury, and the cashmere wrap paired with straight leg pants expresses it with remarkable clarity. It is an outfit that rests not on embellishment, but on atmosphere. When an elegant woman wears a cashmere wrap, she communicates ease, intelligence, emotional warmth, and an instinctive understanding of refinement. It is not just clothing, it is a presence. A calm, self-assured aura woven into fabric. The cashmere wrap is the centerpiece of this look. It is a large, generous piece of pure cashmere or a fine cashmere blend, draping softly across the shoulders, folding around the body in fluid lines, and carrying within its fibers a sense of luxurious stillness. The texture is unmistakable, soft, warm, light, and enveloping. When you touch it, it yields with tenderness. When you move, it glides with you, shifting naturally without resistance. A cashmere wrap enhances a woman's posture. The moment it settles around your shoulders, your breathing softens. Your gestures slow. You lift your chin with a sense of calm awareness. It is a piece that invites composure. When you wear it, you feel held, not constrained, not tied, simply held. The color of the wrap is essential to the quiet luxury aesthetic. Shades like warm oatmeal, soft taupe, muted stone, camel, ivory, or gentle brown create an atmosphere of calm sophistication. These hues blend effortlessly into everyday life, complementing the skin and creating a warm frame around the face. Quiet luxury is always rooted in nuance, and these tones reflect that beautifully. Beneath the wrap, the top remains simple. A fine knit, a smooth long-sleeve top, or a silk blend blouse works perfectly. The neckline must remain clean to allow the wrap to frame the upper body without conflict. The top is not the focal point, it is the foundation upon which the wrap expresses its softness. The straight leg pants ground the entire outfit. They are crafted from a structured yet comfortable fabric, such as a fine wool blend, a tailored cotton, or a smooth crepe. The rise sits at the natural waist, elongating the line of the silhouette and creating understated refinement. The legs fall straight with calm precision, offering balance to the fluidity of the wrap. The trousers must carry quiet authority. Their structure is the grounding element of the outfit. Where the wrap is soft, they are firm. Where the wrap flows, they hold shape. Where the wrap invites softness, they reflect confidence. This contrast is the essence of quiet luxury, a balance between ease and intention, femininity and stability. Footwear must follow the same philosophy. Leather loafers, sleek ankle boots, or softly structured flats complete the look with quiet precision. The shoes remain understated, matte, and elegant. A refined brown leather adds warmth, black adds depth. Taupe or cream blends softly into the palette. In quiet luxury, footwear always supports the outfit rather than leading it. A handbag deepens the sophistication. A structured leather bag in a neutral shade, nothing glossy, nothing adorned with heavy hardware, fits perfectly beside the softness of the wrap. The clean lines of the bag harmonize with the trousers, while the cashmere provides contrast. You create a layered elegance simply by holding it. Jewelry stays minimal and intimate. A pair of small gold or pearl studs, a thin ring, a delicate bracelet. The wrap already offers texture and visual softness, so jewelry should blend quietly into the atmosphere rather than stand apart. Quiet luxury expresses beauty through restraint. The emotional impact of this outfit is one of the reasons it is so beloved among elegant women. A cashmere wrap can change your mood. It invites calmness. It encourages softness. It reminds you to slow your pace and settle into yourself with grace. The trousers add clarity and structure, balancing this emotional warmth with grounded confidence. Together, they create a woman who feels centered, composed, and quietly powerful. This outfit is perfect for days when you want to feel polished without effort. It works beautifully for a morning coffee in a refined cafe, an afternoon spent writing or thinking, a subtle dinner at a place that values ambiance over spectacle, or a day of calm travel. The wrap becomes a companion, warm on trains, soft in hotel rooms, serene on quiet walks. It is a piece that adapts to your life with loyalty. Movement is part of its beauty. The wrap flows when you walk, folding and unfolding like a soft breath around the body. The trousers anchor that movement with straight, steady lines. This interplay of fluidity and precision creates visual harmony. You appear balanced, thoughtful, elegant. You feel more present in your own body, more connected to your own energy. Quiet luxury is not defined by how much you wear, but by how your clothing makes you feel. This outfit makes you feel taken care of. It holds your femininity with respect, your intelligence with clarity, and your strength with confidence. It is not an outfit for performance. It is an outfit for self-possession. With time, the wrap becomes softer, molded to your shoulders by repeated wear. The trousers adjust gently to your posture. The entire outfit gains a personal character, reflecting your life and your moments. True luxury does this. It becomes part of you, not simply something you put on. The cashmere wrap and straight-leg pants express the very heart of quiet luxury. Softness balanced with structure, warmth balanced with clarity. Elegance expressed not through extravagance, but through restraint. This is the kind of outfit every elegant woman needs, because it reflects not only style, but inner calm. Quiet luxury is often misunderstood as minimalism or simplicity, but those are only small parts of a much deeper philosophy. Quiet luxury is a way of living. It is a decision to value calm over noise, quality over excess, and intention over display. It is elegance that begins inside the woman herself, long before she chooses a single piece of clothing. And as you explore these outfits, you begin to understand that quiet luxury is not about acquiring more. It is about choosing better, choosing with clarity, choosing with maturity, choosing with respect for your time, your comfort, and your identity. Each outfit we explored speaks to a different facet of the quiet luxury woman. The cashmere crewneck with tailored trousers expresses her intelligence and authority without ever raising her voice. The silk blouse with straight-leg trousers reveals her softness and her confidence, living side by side. The long coat layered over a knit sweater dress emphasizes her strength wrapped in serenity. The monochrome turtleneck with a midi skirt shows her discipline, her composure, and her understanding of visual harmony. And the cashmere wrap paired with straight-leg pants expresses her warmth, her maturity, and the emotional comfort she creates around herself. These outfits are not merely clothes, they are reflections of character. They show a woman who knows who she is and does not need to prove it to anyone. Quiet luxury is not worn for attention. It is worn for the woman who values peace, presence, and the kind of beauty that does not fade, because it comes from depth rather than decoration. Quiet luxury teaches you to slow your eye, to appreciate the grain of leather instead of the shape of a logo, to notice the drape of wool rather than the trend of a cut, to prefer a single perfect piece over 10 merely acceptable ones. It teaches you to inhabit your clothing rather than perform in it. That is why an elegant woman who embraces quiet luxury feels different the moment she enters a room. She does not demand to be seen. She simply allows herself to be present. And presence is far more powerful than attention. The psychology behind quiet luxury is rooted in restraint. Restraint is not about holding back. It is about choosing deliberately. It is about focusing on what aligns with your values and letting go of what does not. It is about trusting your taste enough to be subtle. When a woman practices restraint in her wardrobe, she begins to practice it in other areas of her life. She speaks more thoughtfully. She listens more deeply. She cultivates relationships that nourish rather than drain. She builds routines that sustain rather than overwhelm. Quiet luxury becomes a lifestyle because it brings clarity into every part of your day. Color plays a role in this philosophy. When you surround yourself with warm neutrals, deep earth tones, and gentle shades, your mind settles, your energy softens, your space feels calmer. You move differently. You breathe differently. Even the way you touch and care for your clothing becomes more mindful. Quiet luxury is not simply aesthetic, it is sensory. It respects the woman who wears it by offering her comfort, calmness, and beauty in equal measure. Texture is equally essential. Cashmere that glides across your skin, silk that feels cool and smooth, wool that holds warmth like a soft embrace, tailored fabrics that support your posture. These textures do more than create expensive-looking outfits. They change the emotional tone of your day. They encourage softness in your gestures and confidence in your walk. They remind you that elegance is not something you put on. It is something you cultivate. Quiet luxury also reshapes your relationship with time. Instead of chasing trends that disappear as quickly as they arrive, you invest in pieces that stay with you for years. Pieces that soften, deepen, and adapt to you. A coat that becomes part of your daily ritual. A sweater that still feels perfect after countless winters. A pair of trousers that mold to your posture. Clothing becomes memory, comfort, and companionship. It becomes part of your life rather than part of a cycle. And perhaps the most overlooked truth of quiet luxury is the confidence it cultivates. Not the loud confidence that needs to convince others, but the quiet confidence that lives in a woman who knows she does not need to decorate herself to be exceptional. A woman who understands that her presence, her voice, her softness, and her intelligence hold far more power than any trend ever could. Quiet luxury honors who she already is. It amplifies nothing. It reveals everything. So as you choose the pieces that shape your wardrobe, allow yourself to choose slowly. Choose intentionally. Choose what feels aligned rather than what feels performative. Let your clothing reflect the woman you are becoming, the woman who values depth, refinement, softness, wisdom, and self-respect. Quiet luxury is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about dressing in a way that brings you closer to yourself. And remember, elegance is never loud. It is steady. It is thoughtful. It is emotional intelligence expressed through fabric, color, and movement. Every piece you wear should make you feel more grounded, more centered, more connected to your own beauty. When you understand that, quiet luxury becomes effortless. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay classy.